Hello and welcome to Sports Choke channel. Please like and subscribe to get the latest news about transfer market, about your team and their performances. Chelsea confident of landing £80 million Newcastle target, who is extremely tempted by West London adventure. Former Chelsea youth ace Mark Guehi, who was the subject of recent Newcastle interest, would apparently be extremely tempted by a move back to the Stamford Bridge. He has cemented his place in the England squad and arguably is one of the most sought after commodities in the transfer market. Mark aiming for Chelsea return, although it believes that Aston Villa will not renew their interest in the £80 million rated centre-back. Crystal Palace may well be forced into decisive actions, particularly if the club were to sack Olivier Glasner. The Eagles find themselves second from bottom of the Premier League and with only one win in their name all season. Glasner could well be the fall guy, but even with any new manager potentially in charge, that's unlikely to say that likes of Guehi from wanting out, given Palace's current predicament. Though plenty of the 2024-2025 Premier League campaign remains, the way in which the South Londonians are playing at present sees them as genuine candidates for relegation. Chelsea leading race for £50 million player with enormous potentials. The club need to get out of this spiral, and while allowing Guehi to move on might be considered a backward step, Glasner or his replacement redistribute the funds to strengthen the squad elsewhere and potentially hold themselves clear of the bottom three. According to Team Talk, Guehi is extremely tempted by a return to the Blues, who he left back in 2021. Also on Chelsea, source says that Chelsea are keen to sell the 23-year-old. Club will aim to pay around £30 million. Chelsea are reportedly looking to sell Modric in order to get his high wages off their books, according to former Premier League scout Mike Brown. The Blues notably spent big on signing Modric from Shakhtar Donetsk a couple of years ago, but he is still not really settled at Stamford Bridge, and the time has surely come for him to move on. Speaking to Football Insider, Brown, who has worked with Manchester United, Tottenham and West Ham, has made it clear he's hearing that Modric days at Chelsea looks likely to be numbered. However, one issue now is that he's unsure if there will be that many clubs ready to come in and take the struggling Ukrainian international off the West Londonians' hands. Modric will likely be targeted for around £30 million, according to Brown, but that would represent a significant loss on what Chelsea paid for him. Discussing Modric's situation, Brown said, "I hear they are keen to move him, Modric, in January transfer window. I think they have got the makings of a good team at Chelsea, but he isn't likely to be part of that. There isn't space for him in the team at the moment, and I don't think Maresca has been particularly impressed by him so far. But I don't think they are likely to make a profit on him or even get their money back. Let's put it that way. He's on a big contract too, which they will like to get off their books if they can." Manchester United rivals Chelsea and Liverpool for transfer of Premier League star as Ruben Amorim identifies urgent priority. Manchester United are reportedly making a new left back a priority in the transfer market, with Wolves star Ryan Atonori one of their three main targets. According to the Daily Briefing, The Red Devils are keen to make a change in that position, with new manager Ruben Amorim keen on Antonio as an upgrade on Luke Shaw and Malaysia, while Ben Chilwell and Alvaro Carreras are also options being considered by the Red Devils. Ryan is also on Chelsea's radar as an option at left back, aimed out over Chilwell, who has fallen out of favour under new Blues boss Enzo Maresca, and who could be allowed to leave. The Algerian international has also recently been linked as a target for Liverpool by Football Insider, so it could be that we will see a big battle for his signature in the near future. Meanwhile, Wolves don't want to sell Ryan. According to the Daily Briefing, it seems Antonio will have some tempting options if he is to leave Molineux. But what would be the best move for him and his career? Manchester United would surely be able to give the 23-year-old a key role straight away, with Amorim likely to build around wing backs and he implement his philosophy at Old Trafford. These current fullbacks don't seem ideal for the way Amorim likes to play, and Antonio could therefore be an important part of rebuilding this team. Chelsea, meanwhile, perhaps have less of an obvious need for a new left back, as they have Marc Cucurella and Renato Vega performing well in this term. Liverpool also have Andrew Robertson and Costas as two decent options, but perhaps Antonio could represent an upgrade for the long term, especially as Robertson is not getting any younger.